start. Now in this class we are discussing the subject is utilization of electrical energy. Okay, so in this subject we are discussing our 15th is economic aspects of utilization of electrical energy. Okay, so what is the 15th? Economic aspects of utilization of electrical energy. Okay, so in previous class we have know about what is the introduction, what is the main factors whenever you have to consider the cost for the electrical energy. Okay, you have to see. So now in this class we are discussing how you can improve the power factor. Okay, so the power, okay, so the power is mainly depending upon the power factor. Okay, so in some particular cases the power factor may be either lagging or leading. Okay, so to maintain a proper power factor, why you can so how you can improve the power factor. Okay, so now in this class we are discuss. Okay, so now in this class we are discussing improving power factor. Okay, so how you can improve the power factor value. See here, generally, okay, so generally adding capacitors. Okay, so adding capacitors is generally the most economical way to improve the facilities power factor. Okay, so the most economical way to improve the power factor is nothing but by adding the capacitors. Okay, so by adding capacitors, okay, so to improve the power factor value. Okay, see here, while the current through an inductive load lags the voltage. Okay, whenever so all of you well know about. Okay, so in inductor always, okay, the current will lags the voltage. Okay, so here also same, while the current through an inductive load lags the voltage. Okay, current to a capacitor leads the voltage. So in inductance always the current lags the voltage, and in capacitor the current leads the voltage. See here, so that's why thus capacitors serve as a leading reactive current generator. Okay, so that's why here the capacitors. Okay, so the capacitors serve. Okay, the capacitors serve as a leading reactive current generator to counter the lagging reactive current in a system. Okay, so that's why here you are using the capacitor serve as a leading reactive current generator to counter the lagging reactive current in a system. Okay, so that's why whenever, so in the system, so suppose you have to take the inductive system, so at that time whenever you have to lagging component, at that time by using this reactive current generator, that means whenever you are adding the capacitors, so capacitors always the current will lead the voltage. Okay, so that's why in inductor it will improve the power factor value. See here, the expression release of capacity means that as the power factor of the system improves, the total current flow will be reduced. Okay, so whenever by using the capacitors, okay, so by adding of the capacitors, okay, the power factor of the system improved, but the total current, okay, the total current flow will be reduced. Okay, so this permits additional loads to be added and served by the existing system. Okay, so this permits additional loads. Okay, so that's why additional loads to be added and served by the existing system. So the current value will be reduced. Okay, so that's why. So to compensate that current value here, it permits the additional loads. Okay, it permits the additional loads to be added and served by the existing system. See here, in the event that equipment such as transformers, cables and generators may be thermally overloaded, improving power factor may be the most economical way to reduce the current and eliminate the overload condition. Okay, see, if suppose here the electrical equipments, okay, so here what are the electrical equipments? Okay, transformers, okay, cables, generators, okay, these are maybe thermally overloaded. Okay, whenever they are overloaded, so at that time improving power factor, okay, here by improving the power factor it may be the most economical way. Okay, so improving the power factor is the most economical way to reduce current and eliminate the overload condition. Okay, so here primarily the cost effectiveness of power factor correction depends on the utility power factor penalties. Okay, see here, the cost effectiveness of a power factor correction depends on the utility power factor penalties. So whenever, okay, so whenever you have to improve the power factor value, so at that time the correction, okay, so the correction in power factor will be depends on the utilities power factor penalties. Okay, so that means power factor penalty is also come in the current bill. In previous class we are discussing. Okay, so this will affect that utility power factor penalties. It is crucial to understand the utilities rate structure to determine the return on investment to improve the power factor. Okay, so it is crucial. Okay, so to understand the utilities rate structure. Okay, so determine the return on investment and improve power factor. So whenever in bill, okay, so bill you have to get the bill on the power factor. So that rate structure will be crucial to understand. Okay, see here. You have to take the two power factors, cos pi 1, cos pi 2. So cos pi 1, so this will be pi 1. So 5 adjacent side by hypotenuse, 1120 kilowatts by 602 kilowatts. So at the time 0.7 power factor before. Okay. So that is what without adding capacitors. Okay, so here to improve the power factor, here you are adding the, so what you are saying here is to improve the power factor value, here we are adding the capacitors. Okay, so before we are adding the capacitors, okay, so at that time the power factor value will be 0.7. Whenever we are adding the capacitor, so at that time it will becomes, okay, so here what I am says, so at that time the whenever you are adding the current value will be, the power value will be reduced, reactive power will be reduced. So at that time it will becomes 1245. So at that time 1120 by 1245 kilo. So at that time you can get the 0.9 power factor. So that means whenever we are adding the capacitors, okay, so whenever we are adding the capacitors, so here see kilowatt means real power, kVA means reactive power, kVAR means operant power. Okay, so kVAR means reactive power, kVA means operant power. Okay, so whenever we are adding the capacitors, so at that time the power factor value will be increases. Okay, so that is the power factor value increases to 0.7 to 0.9. Okay, so see here, maintaining high power factor in a facility will yield direct savings. Okay, so whenever you have to maintaining the power factor will be very high. So at that time, okay, so at that time it will yield the direct savings. Okay, so direct savings. In addition to reducing the power factor penalties imposed by some utilities, there may be some economic factors that when see here. So whenever, okay, so whenever we have to maintain a high power factor, okay, whenever we have to maintain a high power factor in a facility, will yield direct savings. Okay, so it will be yield the direct savings. In addition to reducing power factor penalties, okay, so to reduce the power factor penalties imposed by some utilities, okay, whenever we have to use in particular cases electrical energy, there may be a power factor penalty. Okay, so to reduce that power factor penalty, there may be other economic factors. Okay, there will be another way economic factors that are being considered in whole. Okay, so may lead to the additional power factor correction capacitors that provide a justifiable return on investment. Say one of the main thing is here by adding the additional capacitors. Okay, so whenever we are using the capacitors, so at that time the power factor value will be the power factor will be improved. Okay, so at that time, okay, so considering whole say here may lead the additional power factor correction capacitors that provide a justifiable return on investment. Okay, so other savings such as decreased distribution losses, improved voltage reduction, and increased facility current carrying capacity are less obvious. Okay, see, whenever we have to maintain the decreased distribution losses or either improved voltage reduction or increased facility current carrying capacity, or so by maintaining these also, here you can improve the power factor. But these all factors, so what are that one? Decreased distribution losses or improved voltage regulation and increased facility current carrying capacity are less obvious. Okay, so here, though real often these reductions yield little in cost savings and are relatively small in comparison to the savings to be gained from reducing power factor penalties. Okay, so these are real factors. Okay, so whenever you have to maintain these all, so at that time you have to improving the power factor value. But here, so here, though real often reduction is yield little in cost saving. Okay, so whenever these all will be in reduction stage, so at the time there will be a cost saving and are relatively small in comparison to the savings to be gained from the reducing power factor penalties. Okay, so whenever you have to proper maintain these all factors, so at that time you have to little cost saving, small, but compared to the reducing power factor penalties. Okay. Next one is what? Harmonic current considerations. Okay, so next one is harmonic current considerations. Okay, so in current there will be compulsory, there will be some amount of harmonics will present. Okay, so that harmonics will also affect the power factor value. Okay, so now let us discuss that harmonic current considerations. Okay, see here, this article intentionally assumes that a facility does not have significant harmonic currents present. Okay, so so in here there will be no lot amount of harmonics, but intentionally small amount. Okay. However, some caution must be taken when applying capacitor in a circuit where harmonics are present. Okay, so here why you are introducing the harmonics means here you can introduce the capacitors. Okay, so why you are introducing the capacitors? To improve the power factor value. Okay, so whenever we are adding the capacitors, okay, so capacitors to improve the power factor value, so at that time there will be compulsory, okay, some harmonics are will be present. Okay, see here, although capacitors themselves do not generate harmonics, okay, capacitors itself, okay, so itself do not generate the harmonics. Problems arise when capacitors per power factor correction improvement are applied. Okay, so but some, so directly, okay, so directly the capacitors will not generate the harmonics, but when capacitors per power factor improvement are applied to the circuits, okay, with non-linear loads, okay, that interject harmonic currents. Okay, so whenever we are applying the capacitors for the power factor improvement to the circuits with non-linear loads, okay, without linear loads, that means non-linear loads that interject harmonic currents. Okay, so they are interject the harmonic currents. Those capacitors may lower the resonant frequency of the circuit enough to create a resonant condition. Those capacitors, okay, that capacitors, whenever these capacitors having the lower resonant frequency, so at that time they get create a resonance condition. Resonance is a special condition. Okay, so it is a special condition when the inductive reactance is equal to the capacitive reactance. Okay, so what is the resonance? Resonance is nothing but, so whenever the inductive reactance is equal to the capacitive reactance, so that is nothing but the resonance. See here, as resonance is approached, so whenever it approaches the resonance, so at that time the magnitude of the harmonic current in the system and the capacitor becomes much larger than the harmonic current generated by the non-linear load. So at resonance condition, the magnitude, okay, so the magnitude of the harmonic current, okay, in the capacitors becomes much larger than the harmonic current generated by the non-linear load. So compulsory for the any system, here you have to connect a load. Okay, so at that time, so whenever it reaches the resonance condition, okay, so whenever it reaches the resonance condition, so at resonance condition, okay, so here resonance condition, okay, so the harmonic current, okay, so the harmonic current in the capacitor becomes much larger than the harmonic current generated by the non-linear load. Okay, so the current may be high enough to blow capacitor fuses, okay, or create the nuisance problems. So So at that time, that current will cause to blow the capacitor fuses. Okay, so that means capacitor fuses may be burr. So create nuisance. Okay, nuisance problems to develop into the catastrophic event. Okay, so at that time the entire system may be damaged. So a solution to this problem is to retune the circuit by changing the point where the capacitors are connected to the circuit. Okay, changing the so at that time. Okay, so whenever, so as resonance is approached, okay, so whenever it approaches the resonance, okay, so at that time the magnitude, okay, so the magnitude of the harmonic current in the system and capacitors, okay, so and capacitors also becomes much larger than the harmonic current generated by the nonlinear. Okay, so here the current may be high enough to blow capacitor fuses and create a other nuisance problems to develop in. Okay, so at that time the solution, okay, the solution to this one is here the detune by changing the point where capacitors are connected. Okay, here you have to change the point of connection of capacitors. Okay, so at that time you have to change the position of capacitors point. Okay, or by changing the amount of applied capacitance. Okay, here are by changing the amount of applied capacitance. Okay, so here are installing passive filter reactors to a capacitor bank. So another way, here you have to connect a passive filter reactors. Okay, so passive filter reactors to a capacitor bank, which obviously increases its cost. Okay, so these are obviously increases the cost. Okay, use of an active harmonic filter may be another solution. So either here you have to connect the passive filter reactors to the capacitor bank. Okay, but this is obsessed by whenever you have to connect the passive filter reactors to the capacitor bank, which obviously increases the cost. Use of an active harmonic filter may be another solution. So either you have to use the passive filters or active filters. See here, capacitor bank consideration and associated cost. Okay, so see here, the selection of the type of capacitor bank and their location has an impact on the cost of capacitor banks. Okay, so the capacitor bank cost is mainly depending upon the selection of the type of the capacitor bank. Okay, so the selection of the type. So what are the type of capacitors will be used, type of capacitor banks and their location. Okay, so and the location of the capacitors also. More difficult than determining the total capacitance required is deciding where capacitance should be located. So what is the difficult point is nothing but see here. So more difficult than determining the total capacitance required is deciding where the capacitance should be located. Okay, so here I am says that the here I am says that the cost of the capacitor bank will be depending upon their location. Okay, so here the location deciding the capacity, it is the it is the most difficult. Okay, so deciding the where the capacitance should be located. Okay, see here there are several factors to consider, including should one large capacitor bank be used, or it is be better to add small capacitors at individual nodes. Okay. Okay, should one large capacitor bank used? Okay, so that means to decrease it to reduce the cost of that capacitor bank. Okay, so here there are several factors. To consider. Okay, so what are the factors means here may be used one large capacitor bank. Okay, should one large capacitor bank will be used, or it is better to add small capacitors. Okay, so another way is here you can add the small capacitors at individual loads. Okay, so should fixed or automatically switched capacitors be employed? Okay, so another way is you can use should be fixed or automatically switched capacitors. See here, in general, since capacitors act as a KVR generator. Okay, so here the capacitors will be act as a KVR generator. Generally, capacitors act as a KVR generator. The most efficient place to install them is directly at an inductive load for which the power factor being improved. So in general, the capacitors, okay, in general, these capacitors will act as a kVAR generators, okay, kVAR generators, okay, so that's why the most efficient place, okay, so the most efficient place to install them is directly at an inductive load, okay, so whenever you have to using it directly, the capacitors at inductive load, at that time they can improve the power factor. How they can improve the power factor means already in capacitors the current will leads the voltage, but in inductor the current lags the voltage. So these two will be compensated and finally the power factor will be improved. Okay. So here now in this class we are discussing how, okay, how you can improve the power factor. Okay, so that is by adding the capacitor banks. So whenever you have by adding the capacitor banks, here you can get some harmonics. Okay, how you can reduce that harmonics and how you can consider the capacitor banks according to the cost. Okay, those all are discussed in this class. Okay, so in next class we are discussing capacitor themes as well as there are some methods, another methods to improve the power factor. Okay, so those all are discussed in later class. Okay, so all of you please subscribe the DBS stuff. Okay, thank you.